All right, guys, listen, you'll hear all over TV, you'll hear all over the media, all the risks of investing in the stock market. But no one really talks about all the risks of not investing in the stock market, not having a long-term plan, not contributing to a 401k, not having a 529 plan if your son or daughter is going to college. I think it's riskier not being in the stock market than being in the stock market. What you have to do though is you have to have a process and a plan. You need to know what you could afford to put in monthly, over time, that's not going to affect your life. And actually you should have it affect it a little bit, because for every incremental amount of money you put in and sacrifice a little, that will help your long-term financial future later, whether it's for retirement or whether it's for your son's college. So being in the stock market to me isn't risky. It's not having the proper process and a plan, and I think it's much riskier being out. But what you have to do is you have to know your time frame. I have 7 different accounts. I have my long-term account, which is my 401k, my wife's 403b, my son's 529. Those are long-term accounts that I'm going to let the market over time make me money, because if you look at the chart of the S&P over the last 100 years, the bull market wins. But for a living, right here, I have an active account, I have a swing account, I have an algorithmic box account, and I have an options account. That's 4 accounts to make me money, to make me my cash flow monthly and quarterly. That's 7 different accounts, 7 different time frames. You have to figure out where your risk is, where you fit in those parameters. You don't need 7 accounts. You can start with 1, and then you go to 2, and then you go to 3, and then over time, you build them up. But long term, the bull market wins. You just need the proper plan, process, and if you create a routine on implementing cash lead flows and approaching the market, you can be very successful in the markets and in this business. Have a great weekend, guys.